2008 question. The question is this. It says your utility function is min of x plus y, comma 2y. It's a good question. It says equilibrium bundle, which is already given to you, is x star y star is equal to 3, 3. What should be the price ratio? Okay, and options are given. Px by py greater than 1, Px by py less than 1, Px by py equal to 1, and Px by py, let's say the fourth one, is less than equal to 1. These are the 4 options given to you. And you have to find which of the following is the correct answer. Now, this is a reverse question. Usually, we are always asked to find this equilibrium bundle. But here we are asked to find the price ratio. So let's start from the very beginning. What do? The first thing we do is to go ahead and find the shape of the indifference curve. So to do that, whatever comes inside the indifference curve is equated. So let's start. So my utility function is min of x plus y, comma 2y. Now, whatever comes inside the utility function, you equate that. So you will say x plus y is equal to 2y. So your x is equal to y, which means that this is the line of king. This is x is equal to y. Then we have to see the remaining things. So if x plus y will be less than 2y, which means if x will be less than y, then the minimum out of the two, then the minimum between x plus y, comma 2y will be x plus y. So let's again put the utility to some number. Let's say I put it equal to 4. So I will get this as 4. Now this is the region where x is greater than y. This is the region where x is less than y. And we are seeing that when x is less than y, then we get a line equal to x plus y equal to 4. So I go ahead and I say 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's say that this is my line. And this line is only there when x is less than y. So which means only at this part. Then what happens if x plus y is greater than 2y? Which means when x is greater than y, in that case, the min between these two, that min would be 2y. And if I keep my utility constant at 4, I will get that y is equal to 2. So y is equal to 2 is a horizontal line. And when do I see this line? I see this line only when x is greater than y. So which means that this part. So this becomes my indifference curve. Only fixed steps have to be followed in these questions. You find the line of king, you plot that line, then you go ahead and check that what happens if this is the minima out of the two. When will that happen? Then you plot that in that region. What happens when this is the minima? You plot that in the other region. And you get this IC. Now, see, in this part of the indifference curve, there is no slope, right? because slope is MRS. MRS is MUX by MUY. But this equation is y is equal to 2. X is not there. So MUX is 0. There is no change in utility when X changes. You can keep X at any level, 3, 4, 5, utility is not changing. So which means that my MRS is 0 here. And in this part, my MRS is simple. This is my utility function X plus Y. So my MRS will be MUX by MUY. So how utility changes when X changes? Differentiate with respect to X, you will get 1. How utility changes when Y changes? Differentiate with respect to Y, you will get 1. So your MRS is 1. Now we will formulate cases. So I have 0 here and 1 here. Now start thinking. Usually we would form cases. What happens when Px by Py will be less than 0? But prices cannot be negative. So this is not possible. What happens when Px by Py will be equal to 0? Not possible. We don't assume free goods in the market. For now at least. So not possible. So I just eliminate this 0. I don't even need this. I just have few cases left. One is when Px by Py is less than 1. One is when Px by Py is equal to 1. And one is when Px by Py is greater than 1. If this is the case, then my Px is less than Py, which means I will consume only good X. If this is the case, then my budget line is coinciding with my indifference curve, which means my budget line also looks something like this. This is my budget line. So all these points are equilibrium. These points also include this point right here. And this point is when X is equal to Y. So which means that can also be one of the equilibrium. So I am okay with this. This can have X is equal to Y as equilibrium. This gets a check. Now when Px by Py is greater than 1, it means Px is greater than Py. So I consume only good Y. So I am going to be here. Only good Y means I am here. So the question is, and you have to think and answer this, should my final answer be that Px by Py is equal to 1? Is this the final answer? Am I correct in saying that the only way when I can consume X and Y equally is when the price ratio is equal to 1? Or am I making a mistake? Or is there any issue with this answer? What do you think? Anything you think can be there. Anything you can think of, any mistake you can think of.
I mean, it also assumes the value is greater than 1.
That's fine. Greater than 1 just means that maybe price of good X is 4 and price of good Y is 2. That's possible. One of the good can be more expensive than the other. Anything else you can think of.